The feeling that you are an imposter on this planet is not a psychological flaw. It is the most accurate signal of your true origin. This deep, persistent sense of not belonging, of observing humanity from behind a veil, is a diagnostic tool. It is the resonant feedback of a high-frequency consciousness operating within a denser energetic field. You are not broken. You are simply calibrated to a different reality. This transmission is designed to decode that signal, providing you with the framework to understand why this feeling is your greatest validation, not your deepest wound. This strategic briefing performs an alchemical inversion of this alienation. First, it deconstructs the sensation of imposter syndrome, revealing it as a precise indicator of your non-terrestrial frequency. Second, it introduces the doctrine of origin frequency, the fundamental energetic law that explains your experience. A map of the distinct patterns of key galactic lineages is then provided, not as static labels, but as mission profiles that will unlock your own self-recognition. Finally, you will receive the true nature of your assignment here, which is not to assimilate, but to anchor the very frequency that makes you feel alien. Let us begin with the alchemical inversion of alienation. The system you are in is designed to label as a disorder what it cannot categorize. Your feeling of being an outsider is labeled as anxiety, depression, or a failure to integrate. This is a strategy of energetic suppression. The truth is, your imposter syndrome is a function of your heightened perception. You feel like an actor on a stage because you can perceive the script. You observe social rituals, emotional dramas, and cultural agreements with a sense of detachment because your consciousness is not fully bound by them. This feeling is not a sign of your inadequacy. It is a sign of your sovereignty. Consider the tangible experience, the exhaustion that comes from mundane conversations, the intuitive knowing that there is more to reality than what is presented, the profound homesickness for a place you cannot name. These are not symptoms of a disorder. They are data points confirming that your energetic signature does not match the default signature of this collective reality. You are an operative from another system, and this feeling of dissonance is simply your internal guidance system confirming your position. It is the compass proving you are not lost, but are in fact in the precise location of your assignment.
If this sense of alienation is not a flaw, but a signal, then what exactly is it signaling? To understand this requires an examination of the fundamental law that governs your presence here, the doctrine of origin frequency. Every soul, every unit of consciousness carries a core vibrational resonance. This is your origin frequency. It is the signature sound of your home world, your cosmic lineage, your true self. Earth, as a planetary consciousness, also has a dominant frequency. For much of its recent history, this has been a frequency of density, characterized by fear, separation, and survival. Your presence here creates an energetic interaction. Imagine a finely tuned instrument, built to play a celestial harmony, being placed in an orchestra playing a dense, chaotic dirge. The instrument is not wrong or broken. It is simply in an environment that is not in resonance with its natural state. The discord you feel, the sense of being out of tune with the world, is the friction between your high origin frequency and the lower ambient frequency of the collective. This friction is what you have labeled imposter syndrome. It is not personal. It is physics. You are not being rejected by Earth. Your frequency is actively recalibrating it. The discomfort is a byproduct of the immense energetic work you are doing simply by being here. This principle of frequency is not an abstract concept. It is the operating system of your reality. If this transmission is clarifying a deep inner knowing, this is the nature of the sovereign work engaged in here. Consider subscribing to join this container of strategic consciousness.
This energetic work is not generic. It follows a specific operational blueprint. Recognizing your pattern is the next critical step. This is not about claiming a label, but about identifying the operational patterns and mission profiles encoded within your frequency. A survey of a few primary galactic archetypes follows, so you can begin your own process of discernment. The Pleiadian frequency is one of heart cohesion and emotional intelligence. Those carrying this signature are natural empaths, healers, and harmonizers. Their assignment is to anchor unconditional love and unity consciousness, often feeling the pain of the collective as their own. The shadow of this frequency can be conflict avoidance and a tendency to lose oneself in the service of others. The Syrian frequency is one of divine knowledge and sacred technology. These are the keepers of ancient wisdom, the activators of dormant codes within the planet and its people. They are often drawn to complex systems, sacred geometry, and esoteric knowledge, feeling most at home in the world of information and energy. Their challenge is often bridging their advanced concepts with the emotional density of the human experience. The Orion frequency is one of polarity, integration, and sovereignty. These souls have mastered the dynamics of light and dark. Their assignment is to catalyze transformation by challenging outdated power structures and empowering radical self-responsibility in others. They are agents of change, unafraid of conflict, because they understand its role in evolution. Their shadow can be an entanglement with power dynamics and struggle. Listen to these descriptions not as a test, but as a tuning fork. Your resonance is your recognition.
Recognizing your energetic pattern is the first step, but recognition without action is dormant potential. This leads to the ultimate question: what are you meant to do with this alien frequency? This reveals your primary assignment, the assignment of embodiment. You have been conditioned to believe that your goal is to overcome your alienation, to heal your wound of separation, and to finally fit in. This is a profound misdirection. Your mission is not to erase your difference. It is to fully and consciously embody it. You are a living transmission. Your purpose is not to find your place within the old world, but to anchor the frequency of a new one. Your assignment is to be a frequency holder. By simply existing, by maintaining your unique origin frequency in the face of the collective density, you are performing an act of planetary service. Every time you choose your authentic truth over social conformity, you strengthen the new grid. Every time you honor your sensitivity instead of apologizing for it, you broadcast a new possibility into the field. The feeling of being an imposter was the illusion designed to keep you from this power. Your job is not to become more human, it is to become more fully you. Your alien nature is not a liability, it is the entire point of the mission. You arrived at this transmission perceiving your alienation as a weakness. You now possess the framework to see it as your greatest asset and your most precise tool. The chronic feeling of being an imposter has been decoded as the clear signal of your origin frequency. The confusion surrounding your identity has been clarified through the resonant patterns of your galactic lineage, and the heavy burden of your difference has been reframed as your most sacred assignment. You no longer need to seek external validation for an experience that is encoded in the very physics of your being. You are not an imposter. You are an anchor. You are not a visitor.
You are a harbinger of a reality that is already here, held steady within your own sovereign field. Your clarity is a tool for the collective. This is not information to be hoarded, but a frequency to be shared and amplified. In the comments below, share one pattern of recognition that this transmission activated within you. Your discernment validates and activates the discernment in others. This is how the new energetic grid is built, one sovereign awareness at a time.